The Billboard Women in Music event, an annual event established to recognize women in the music industry who have made significant contribution through their works and through their craft, was live at the YouTube Theater in LA. And while some of our favorite divas and celebrities showed up and showed out in their show-stopping looks, some looks definitely had us feeling really confused. Here are the top 10 best and worst dressed at the Billboard Women in Music event 2024. Take a look. Starting out our worst dressed list, we have the super amazing Katy Perry, and for the Billboard Women in Music event, she had on this red strapless two-piece by Ellis, and tonight she was styled by the super talented Tatiana Waterford. And I really love Katy, but this ensemble was just not it for me tonight. Maybe she's in an experimental era, or maybe she just really wanted to do something outside the box, but did this look really hit the mark for me in terms of creativity and execution? Absolutely not. First of all, I'm really not a fan of that taffeta looking material. There's just a certain sheen about it that always doesn't look expensive to me. I just would have opted for maybe a liquid organza fabric. That way, even if I don't love the overall look, I can still really appreciate the fabric that was used in the construction. Also, the construction of this look and the overall styling was just something I couldn't really enjoy. From the strapless corset-like top that looks very undersized by the way, to the low-rise long skirt that looks an absolute mess, to that thongy reveal at the back of the dress, it just screamed like it was trying too hard, and that in itself is a no-no for me. Also, I wasn't super in love with the styling of this. That chunky boot had no place in this garment. The pearls felt like an afterthought, and just overall, it just did not hit the mark for me. Overall, I really did not enjoy this look by Katy. Love her, but this is a chop. Up next on our list, we have the beautiful Tracy Ellis Ross, and for the Billboard Women in Music event, she had on this multicolored maxi draped dress by Loewe from their Fall/Winter 2024 collection, and tonight she was styled by the beautiful Carla Welch. And I'm just gonna come out of the gate and say this. I just think that ever since Law Roach stopped styling her, there has just been a lot of red carpet misses. And this is so bizarre to me because there was a time that Miss Tracy was truly slaying the girls on the carpet. I miss those times. Anyways, I digress. This was just an immediate no for me. Now, I love Loewe and their play on different fabric concepts when it comes to the construction of an overall look. However, we have to be for real in some certain instances. When it comes to a red carpet, I just don't see this garment as being fit for a red carpet. It's not serving glamour. It's just not. I mean, in what world was this going to really work for a red carpet? I mean, these are the questions that we should really ask ourselves because let's be for real. Now, I'm really not loving the overall look on Tracy. The construction to me just lacks beauty and grace, and that to me is a problem. So yeah, this one by Tracy is definitely a chop for me. Up next, we have the gorgeous Caro G, and for the Billboard Women in Music Award, she had on this rose gold see-through dress by Zahad Murad, and tonight she was styled by the incredible Albert Melindo. And was I super crazy about this look tonight? It was a no for me. Now, this mesh type bejeweled fabric is just something we've seen time and time again on the red carpet this year. It's been overdone, it's been overflogged, and sometimes I really have to pinch myself and ask, where is the innovation? Now, I really did not love the dress in itself, and just certain elements of it are just really throwing me off and taking me out of the fantasy. I mean, why do we have that cowl neckline on the dress, and instead of letting that to just be and elongate her neck, they've added that massive choker piece in the dress, and it's just really off-putting to me. It should definitely be either or. Are we giving a deep plunge neck moment or a turtleneck moment? Because this in-between moment where we have the both is just something that I'm not willing to get into. Also, I didn't really love her clunky shoes. They just didn't scream glamour to me. The hair did not look its best tonight. And overall, I wasn't just really living for this look. So yeah, this is definitely a chop for me. Up next, we have the incredible Victoria Justice. And for the Billboard Women event, she had on this shiny green long dress by Dodona Avdu. And tonight, she was styled by the talented Madison Guest. And this look tonight was giving me very DIY prom dress gone wrong. And I was genuinely bothered by it. Now, I don't really think this color works well with her skin tone. It just looks very flat to me. And it just does nothing to flatter her. Also, that material, which I'm assuming is lame, just looks too heavy and clunky on her. It almost looks like the dress is wearing her and she is not wearing the dress. Also, the fact that this dress was poorly constructed in terms of design, and the fact that I can actually see the patchwork of the seams inside the dress is so disappointing to me. I wasn't also super in love with the styling of this. That hair down was just a letdown, and those shoes belonged in the olden days. This look by Victoria was definitely not the most flattering tonight, and it's definitely a top for me. Last up on our worst dress list, we have the promising talent Pink Pantess, and for the Billboard Women in Music Award, she had on this blue and black look, and someone definitely needs to get this girl a stylist. And if she has one, they definitely need to get fired, because I mean, what is this? I mean, just that dress in itself looked like something out of a super dusty box. I mean, the designs of it are super diabolical, and the fit of it is even more offensive. Also, I really have to ask, what are those boots? I mean, was she going to the woods to fetch some firewood? Because that is really what this was giving. I don't know, this is really such a letdown for me, and I know with the right theme that she can thrive and create good fashions, but till then, this look for tonight is definitely a top for me. Starting out our best dress list, we have the effervescent beauty Victoria Monet, and for the Billboard Women in Music event, she had on this beige pattern two-piece with an overshirt by Roberto Cavalli, and tonight she was styled by the incredible Colin Carter, and I am really obsessed with this look tonight. Now, even though this event wasn't super glam or super formal, I really love that she is doing something different and sexy for her silhouette tonight, and I think it works. Now, a huge shout out to her stylist Colin Carter, who always just tries out different silhouettes on her. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but this one right here tonight definitely worked, and I can really appreciate that. I love how demure this beige is up against her skin tone. I think she looks flawless in it. I also really love the details of this look. I mean, just that slicey details on the over top, to the prints on the bra, to the motif pattern that we see on the skirt. It's all so beautifully done. Now, this beigey color screams very minimal to me, but the details in itself are very maximal, and just the dichotomy of it all is something that is very interesting to see. The hair and makeup is on point, so yeah, really have nothing to say about this look than it's a hot for me. Up next, we have the beautiful Thames, and for the Billboard Women in Music event, she had on this black lacy long dress by Mason Alaya, and tonight she was styled by the beautiful Violetta, and she looks absolutely stunning in this dress. Now, I love that this is a take on the mesh type fabric that we often see on the red carpet, but instead of the mesh, she has used a rich lace fabric, and I think it works. I think this look is very well constructed, it fits her to a T, and it's ultimately serving me glamour. I also really love the addition of those feather details at the bottom part of the dress that kind of like creates that mammy type illusion, and the wrist area. The hair looks gorgeous on her. It is giving me very African queen, and I think because not a lot of people do this on the red carpet, it just makes me appreciate this hair a little bit more. Overall, this look definitely did what needed to be done, and it's a hot for me. Up next, we have the stunning Ellie Goulding, and for the Billboard Women in Music event, she had on this stark white long dress by Gaurav Gupta, and tonight she was styled by the super talented Kai Devol, and you cannot tell me that she doesn't look amazing tonight. I mean, I'm such a super fan of Gaurav Gupta and his fashion creations, and I think he really never misses when it comes to the construction of a garment and just the overall point of view, and I think this look served by Ellie just buttresses that fact. I love the swoopy detail on the bodice area. I think it's very gorav and it is so beautifully done. I also really love that the details are done in a different color. I mean, the mesh of that ivory white and the stark white just creates a beautiful blend that is beautiful to look at. The subtle ruching detail on the side definitely doesn't go unnoticed because it adds a little bit of texture to the overall look. The hair and makeup by Ellie is on point and nice. The shoes are perfect and just everything is just in place. So yeah, this look definitely reached for the stars and it's definitely a hot for me. Up next, we have the lovely ICEP, and for the Billboard Women in Music event, she had on this mini corset dress by Rhoda Hoof, and tonight she was styled by the talented Marissa Pelly. And please don't jump me, but I really did love this look on ICEP today. Now, after all the bodycon dresses that she has on in different variation, it's just beautiful to see her step out of that and give us a super glam silhouette, and I think this absolutely works for her. I think this looks expensive, it looks pretty, and it's serving me high glamour. I also really love the dress and the different textures. I think the crepe, the tulle, the silk, and the mesh fabric all just work beautifully together. The hair is really not my favorite, but overall I still really love this look. So yeah, this look from ICEP is definitely a hot for me. Last but not the least, we have the beautiful Saweetie, and for the Billboard Women in Music event, she had on this black long dress with a slit by D Square, and I think she looked gorgeous in this. Now I know it's a black dress, but there just were not many looks that served it for me on the carpet tonight, so she definitely takes a spot as one of the best dresses of the night. I mean, this dress is effortless on her, it's beautiful, and it's glamorous. I also really love the hair. I think they just make this looks more interesting. The gold jewelry and just the black heels are definitely a nice touch. Overall, this was stunning and it's definitely a hot for me. Alright guys, we have come to the ending of today's video. In today's video, I shared with you guys my best and worst dress at the Billboard Women in Music event. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. That helps me a lot. And yeah, I'll definitely see you guys in the next review. But for now, it is bye now. Au revoir.